right, today is Sunday, January 30th, 2022. Going to be doing something a little different today. Going to be taking a break from the 60. And going to be working on Bobby's car here, 62 Impala hardtop. And we're going to be putting in a moonroof in this car. We have a special guest coming down today to help with this. We'll get to him in a little bit whenever he gets here. But what we have is a 44-inch moonroof that Bobby got probably about a year ago, and it's been sitting here. It's pretty clean. These things, they come out of Lincoln's. I'm not sure the exact years. I know they probably come all the way to 88 or 89 and back as far as 70s. Ford. It's a Ford moonroof. They come in T-Birds and Lincolns and Town Coupes and Continentals and the Mark V's and all kinds of Lincolns. So they're pretty sought after in the lowriding community. To my knowledge, they're the biggest moonroof ever produced. It's 44 inches across the glass. It's measured straight across the glass. It's not measured from the corner like a house window. So this thing works. We tested it out a few weeks ago. It also came with the roof skin. So basically they cut this right out the car that it was in. Now in the past, man, it's probably been about 8 or 9 years, I did install one of these myself in a 62 Impala. I know I have the slideshow. It was one of my first videos that I posted. But so there's two ways of doing this. One, you can use the skin, which I just showed you on the camera, and basically graft the skin to this car. So cut a hole out, put that skin with that opening and weld it into this roof, and then body work it. And that's a lot of work, but it's doable. It's done all the time. But you do result in a lot of shrinkage or body working and block sanding the roof. It leads to a lot of work, and I know firsthand because I did it that way back then, and I told myself I'd never do it again because it was just an immense amount of work. But it did look cool. So that's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to cut the hole and flange the hole for the roof. So basically cut the hole in the 62, and if you have the flange tool, which I don't, but our special guest does, you basically hammer form the opening. And no welding, much less body work, no warpage. It's just overall a better way to install. Way less body work. So that's what we're going to be doing. Going to be flanging the 62. I don't know what he's going to do with this, but this thing is worth money just the way it sits. So that's going to be today's project, is installing a roof. So what we're going to do first is I think I'm going to take the steering wheel out because that would make things a lot easier. The moonroof tub is pretty heavy. It's definitely at least a two-man job, but we're going to have a few hands on deck here. So I think the first order of business is take the steering wheel out so we have plenty of room to work with. The interior's already gutted. There's no seats at all, so in and out, pretty easy. So yeah, so we'll bring you guys back once we get started on things. It's gonna be interesting. Like I say, I know they're very popular putting in Impalas. You put them in Glass House, which are Chevy Caprices. You put them in a lot of things, and it really changes the look of the car. So we'll get started taking the steering wheel out, and we'll bring you guys back. So you brought your little jig with you.
Yeah, I don't dance, but I do bring a jig.
So we measured six and a half, you say, back?
Yeah, 6.5 from the windshield.
From the windshield. Okay.
Go back another 7/8 at your cut line.
So you're cutting almost an inch inside the template.
Yeah, here's your leg. flange down. Do an inch on the back.
I'm excited about how much body work this is going to save. So over here we separated this. What's the proper term for this? What we just separated?
I just call it reinforcement.
People call it pre-ring. Is that pre-ring?
Yeah, some people call it pre-ring, some people call it halo.
So we separated this from the skin. Took about an hour. So that this can go right inside where the flange is going to be. And then the roof will bolt to the factory studs right here. What you think, Bobby? You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on up in the world. All right. So guess we'll bring it back once we start cutting. Someone made that up. So here we are. It's flanged down. It's a pretty nice little dolly here. Makes the job a whole lot easier. Now we're getting ready to spot weld the Lincoln ring that the tub bolts to. We got the holes drilled out. I don't think I've ever seen you sweep, Bobby. Yeah, I like what I see. For the our special guest. I don't think we got a formal introduction. Mr. 44 himself.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, come on. You say you done how many?
This will be 52.
52 moonroof installs. But man, you got it down to a science. Looks great. I really like the flange, man. Bending that down really strengthened the back end, like big time. So we're gonna put this thing in here panel bond the back where we got it cleaned up, and spot weld around the 3 sides, and I guess then mess with the tub, put the tub back together,
Yeah, get it fixed up.
lube it up.
Cleaned up.
Gonna do a metal glass delete. So we'll do a little video on that, because I thought you take the glass out.
I have it in the past, but if you just cap it, it keeps the same structure, same shape.
It's just a cap, just putting a hat on it. Cool. So bring you guys back once we do that. Man, we're into Sunday night. We're just cleaning up this glass so we can put this metal cover on.
Oh shit.
It fits really good, man. We put it on. Yep. Yep. So this thing is completely gutted, man. Like, we really took it all the way down. Tracks came out. They got greased. Tub was repaired.
Rose and brush?
Is it 2 pieces of glass or 1?
It's 2 pieces. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
2 pieces of glass sandwich?
Tense in between them. That's why it gets messed up.
Yeah, that's why it bubbles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see the.
Whose idea was that?
ASC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take the razor blade and get them
Big globs out.
big globs in where the rivets are. We'll leave the ones where the screws go, the ones on the angle, because the screws will go right back. But yeah, these will cut out.
Alright.
The straight ones.
Is there?
Rust preventative from 79. All right.
Bring it back.
Yep.
Alright.
Huh? Yeah, making beats, Bobby? Looks good, man. Good fit. Got it welded on. And you can cut that off. Got the tub in. He's just making some brackets to go in the back over here to link that to the structure of the roof. And after that, we gotta grind these spot welds down on the flange. Yeah. Getting closer. Man.
Pop up.
Yeah, go ahead and close it.
Pop up. What does it 6 ways pop up.
Yeah. Man, so here we are the next day. We got it wired up. Well, he wired it up with some relays, and he used that's a window switch just from a Chevrolet?
Yep.
A side window or vent window? Same thing, huh?
Yeah, just single. Yeah.
And it made the bezel to fit it in, so that snaps in. Relays are down there. Got some side reinforcements right there. Man, pretty good, huh? Pretty good stuff. Took the whole tub apart, greased the tracks, greased the cables, put new weather strip in here. Completely gutted the whole thing. And then welded the metal to the glass frame. So what do we say total? About 14 hours? 14-hour total, 3 guy. A lot of conversation in between. I think it complements the cracked windshield great. Man, I love the metal roof. It's gonna look nice. Well, cool, man. That's a wrap. I really didn't do a whole lot of recording because I didn't want to give away a bunch of trade secrets because I'm not the one really doing the work. He did.
Yeah. If this goes with the top, you can give me a cut.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. But man, it's good. So we got quite a mess to clean up. We're gonna do that and get this thing loaded up. Bring y'all back.